Listen, you whiny fucking little bitch. I'm going to tell you why you should be. Sorry. I really thought I could do that with a straight face. Am I going to keep that in? Fuck it. You should be a fucking optimist, bro. And I appreciate I'm coming at you with a lot of aggression, which is kind of contradictory. But the word optimist is kind of a dirty word for some reason. Because when you think of someone who is an optimist, which essentially means just someone who is a glass half full type of person, you always try to see the positive in every situation. Your brain likely tells you that that is unrealistic. Chief, it's not unrealistic. I've said it in the last video and I'll repeat it now. Being positive is not more What? I'm trying to teach you value here, I can't even fucking speak. Being positive is not less realistic. It's just less easy than being negative. That is the truth. Why? Because our brains are inherently negative. This is a genuine fact. I think it's around 90% of the thoughts you have in a day are negative, and 85% are thoughts you've already had. So unless you train your brain through meditation, through gratitude, through surrounding yourself with positive realism, 10% of your brain is positive a day. And then you factor in social media, the news, and all this fucking negative gaslighting that goes on, convincing you the whole world is against you. And of course, being positive seems unrealistic. No. It's just easier to sit there and be a whiny little bitch. But you don't have to be that. Guess what, Chief? I'm an optimist. I've only just recently stepped into those shoes, but I'm proud about it. Because I have something you don't. Every situation that happens to me, it may make me sad, it may even make me cry, although I rarely cry. I'm not bragging about that. It may make me angry. But every situation that happens to me, I will try and see value. In fact, no, fuck it, I will find value in it. Because I tell myself, and I know that that's exactly how it's supposed to be. Life is going the way it's supposed to. Life is unfolding how it should. I will find value in every single thing that happens to me. While you sit there and complain, play the victim like you're so unfortunate. Realistic or not, who's winning right now? I can walk to the gym in the rain when it is fucking cold and smile to myself. And you complain and stay indoors because you're not comfortable. I can fast until 2 p.m. Record 7 videos at once so I can spend time thinking in the week. While you're complaining about doing your homework. Realistic or not, who's winning? And Chief, the funny thing is, I am more realistic. Statistically, you're not going to get stabbed. Statistically, you're not going to get blown up. And no, statistically, you're not going to die. Fuck. As I almost die. And statistically, being negative is not more realistic, but statistically it is easier. It's addictive to be sad, it's addictive to be angry, and it's addictive to be negative. Because anger is narrative. It's, this person has wronged me, I am wronged, I am the victim, I'll show them, blah, 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 blah. It's narrative, it's a story. The reality is far from the truth. I know people, and before you sit here and say, what the fuck do I know? Fair enough. But I know someone very close to me who has been through so much. He's way older than me, by the way. I surround myself with older people, they have a lot to teach me. He's been through things you couldn't even imagine, Chief. Lost things, lost people, to terrible circumstances. And I know people that have been through a half or a quarter of what he's been through, and they let it make them victims and weak. But he has let it make him stronger. He's chose to use it as a lesson. He's chose to have a growth mindset, without even calling it that. Don't sit there and play the fucking victim. Because where is that going to get you? Not everything. Most of the things are, but not everything that happens to you is your fault, sure. But everything that happens to you is your fucking responsibility. This is what being an adult is. Being an adult is realizing you probably know nothing. But you do have a responsibility for everything that happens to you, and you have a choice to make every day about how you react to situations and what you do. So choose wisely. We're not in school anymore, Chief. Unless you are in school when you're watching this. I doubt it, though. For some reason. But if you could have this mindset then fucking hell, you'll be set for life. Because life's going to keep happening to you. If you want to play the victim, sure. If you want to be negative, sure. But life's going to keep happening to you. So, statistically, there aren't any statistics to back this up. But one thing I know is life's going to keep throwing shit at you. Yes, being negative, I believe, isn't more realistic, but life just happens. People die. People get diseases. People fuck up, break limbs. Are you going to want to play the victim your whole life? Because life doing its thing won't change. Whatever happens to you, I don't know, but life's just going to do what life does. It doesn't have a preference. It doesn't have anyone it hates or prefers. Life just does things indiscriminately. Because that is how life unfolds, because that's how it's supposed to, right? That's not going to change. Life's going to keep throwing shit at you, good and bad. I say good and bad like that because you perceive it to be good and bad. The only thing you can change isn't that life is going to throw things at you, but how you react. Because if you spend your life saying this shouldn't have happened to me, or why is this happening to me, you're playing your life as the victim, as a weak, whiny little bitch. Would you rather be like that, or learn how to find value in every situation, and no matter what, find a way to enjoy life and grow from it? Yes, when things happen to you, you may not enjoy it in the moment. You can't force yourself to be happy, no, but you can be an optimist. You can take value in it, you can grow, and then when you're ready to be happy again, you'll be stronger than ever. What would you rather be? You want to have kids? What sort of role models do you want to be for them? A whiny little bitch who just lets life fuck him up and beat him around? Or someone that can just grow no matter what? I just came from a place where I felt like my wings were clipped and I was held down like a flower in a dark room, but I still found a way to fly and I still found a way to bloom. Look, this isn't me flexing on you. If you don't want to listen to what this bold idiot says, fair enough. But you know I'm right. I am an idiot. But not because I'm an optimist, because I'm a human being. You're not an optimist not because you think it's stupid or unrealistic. That's what you tell yourself. You're not an optimist because you're not strong enough to be an optimist. And you can't convince me otherwise. Because it's easier to be negative. I'll leave you with that. I'll see you tomorrow, Chief. Stop complaining so much. And with all the progress you make, remember, say less. Do more. Hasta luego.